Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. The person on your mind this week wants some sort of closure surrounding the way that things have been between the two of you. You have that World card to the Two of Cups here. Previously, before, you guys were on the same page. It was almost as though this person was like your twin. You guys may have been from different backgrounds or maybe did things differently, but it was like when the two of you were together, it just clicked. And maybe it still does at times. However, there's been some sort of upset that happened between the two of you in the past that they're wanting some sort of closure with. And this is a general reading, so only take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This week, I do feel like your person will be presented with certain opportunities to come in and communicate with you. There'll be times where they're thinking about communicating, but not taking any actions towards doing so. But the energy is right for it. There's a lot that they have to say, but something stops them from being able to move forward and come towards you to actually communicate what is on their mind. There may have been something that you recently said, or maybe something that the two of you were discussing that made them think that all hope is lost. Like the vision that you guys had from before, you no longer have together. Okay. There could be some sort of information that they have obtained about you. So like maybe for some of you they're watching you. Maybe for some of you they see your social media, that it's word on the street. It's just however they can get information. Sometimes tarot is information. And they're getting tarot messages in regards to your zodiac sign. It could really be anything. But for them, the way that they've collected information, something has been relayed to them that your previous future that the two of you had is no longer there. This person sees you as trying to gain your independence, trying to gain your stability. There may be something that you're working on when it comes to your financial growth that they know about. And so they feel like you are more geared towards yourself and creating that security for yourself, which actually leaves them to question whether or not you are even interested in pursuing anything again. This person feels confused. It's like yes, did they feel like they have gotten information in regards to things being able to just pick back up from where they were? Yes, they feel like they understand that they can't do that. That vision is gone. But is there still another opportunity? They're not really sure. And I feel like this person goes back and forth constantly about whether or not you guys are still a thing. There are times where this person does feel like all the power rests on them, that at any time they can come in and make things better. They feel like the power is in their hands and they kind of get to say when and if the two of you begin to build again. So this person goes back and forth between the two. Sometimes they're a little bit overly confident, and then other times they feel a little bit helpless, relating to whether or not you'll take them back. Mm. The challenge this week is Six of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles, where this person is trying to decide whether or not they should give to the connection and actually put forth effort, or if they should continue to leave themselves out in the cold. They know in order to balance things, especially with that Six of Pentacles, that they have to give in order to get. But what sits in the challenge is the fact that this person overthinks, they overanalyze, and that actually keeps them from being able to even make any type of movement at all. They are in analysis paralysis. They self sabotage quite often, even if they feel inspired to come towards you. Now, you, on the other hand, um, I feel like you're in a space to where it's like this isn't something that you would normally do. It's starting to make you feel a bit uncomfortable because what you are having to do is actually contain your emotions. Normally, you'll speak your mind, you'll say exactly how you feel, whether it is putting yourself out there, whether it is something that's positive or negative, you won't care. But in this circumstance, it's like you are trying to have a very tight grip on those emotions that you have for this person because I still feel like there's a lot of love that you have for this person. It has not gone anywhere. It's still there. You're just containing it. It's a forced containment. On your side, you feel like there's no other way. You feel like you have no other options. Because if you don't, then your emotions kind of get out of hand. Because whatever happened between the two of you, it hurt you deeply. Hmm. This week, I feel like you're moving into an energy of where you are kind of just making things up as you go. You're making your life the way you want to make it. You're not really trying to focus too much on this other individual. So it is kind of like a forced ignoring because if you keep that attention there, then the attention doesn't go on onto you. And what you're needing to do is move that attention towards the things that you like to do. Hmm. There is a cautious energy this week as well because I feel like there's going to be something that's possibly very unexpected that's happening between the two of you that is going to progress things. It can go either way, but you have the Fool card here, which is reflecting you being in this cautious energy with this person. You're not taking a leap of faith once this comes in. And like I said, I do feel like this is something that you're not anticipating, and it does leave you kind of like grasping for some sort of balance. What's the Chariot here? Five Cups in the reverse. Huh. It's kind of taking us full circle because we started off with this person wanting to have some sort of way of moving things forward and, getting over things so that way you guys can, closure, so that way you guys can move on to the next chapter. And what is actually causing you to feel a bit, what's it called? Oh my God, I can't think of the word. Caught off guard. I mean, that's what I feel like it is. It's being caught off guard. Almost like you're not ready. You're not ready for that. But it's that energy again of someone wanting to pick up the pace of moving past the past and moving in towards something different to where there's no more grief. But I feel like you're moving towards, it almost feels like it just not isn't the right time. It's like one person wants you to get over it, this, and then you're like, but we haven't handled it. And so the way that it comes across is it's like there's an uneasy and almost a rushed feeling of moving on to the next thing. Hurry up and get your closure. And this might be just how this person feels, of course, because they're the one who caused the pain while you're still trying to process it. So you have the issue here where this person may want you to, I mean, lack of a better way of saying it, but like hurry up and heal. Yeah, and I feel like it's more so because they want to avoid the conflict. It's not because there's guilt that's here. They want to move past the guilt. They want to move past how you're feeling because you have big emotions that you've been keeping to yourself. They're not stupid, they know that. But they're also, from what this shows, wanting to sweep this under the rug. And I just don't feel like you're going to stand for that. You have that moon card in the reverse. This is illuminating things that have been hidden. I just don't feel like, Aries, you're going to allow this to be swept under the rug this week. All right? Now, this doesn't happen for you this particular week. This could also be predictive. Well, it is kind of predictive anyway. We're all on different timelines. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like and that hype button and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. Until next time, take care.